Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel Christmas Countdown for December 4th. And today I have possibly the most exciting candy product that I've seen come out yet for this Christmas. And these are the Hershey's Kisses Sugar Cookie. And you can see you've got once again, they've got some nice packaging here that I want to zoom in on. But before I do that, let's go over to our Nightmare Before Christmas Advent calendar and see what's behind the door for December 4th. Right, today is December 4th, and we are going to open door number 4. And we've got the white bag. It appears it is going to be an alternating blue and white. Okay, so I've done, once again, torn off the top. Haven't looked inside, and together we're going to find out who is in the bag for December 4th. Holy smokers. Who's going to be left by the end of the first week here? We've already got Oogie Boogie, whatever you want to call him. Very nicely detailed. Gonna have to zoom in on that. Zoom right in, and you can see the sort of stitches he's got there. You can see a kind of a texture he's got all around. That's a nice detail. He's got that annoying posture there with the arms. But a very nice figure again. Another popular character. Here's a look at the packaging. You can see they have a festive wrapper on them, and it says cookie instead of Hershey's or whatever the normal thing is. And over here you have a sugar cookie, and you can see some, I guess you could interpret it as sprinkling sugar or sprinkling snowflakes. And then you have the special design itself here, the green and red. Kind of reminds me of that now forbidden, banned cookie assortment they used to have in the giant grocery stores. It was a Christmas tree shaped package, green, and it had a white star cookie that was like this with little red and green, whatever you call those little round candies they put on. And then there was a green Christmas tree that had these same candies on it. First thing they did was they removed the Christmas tree from this package one year, and then they got rid of the Christmas tree shaped box because that offended people, and finally they got rid of the whole darn thing. Here on the back you have a recipe, holiday sugar cookie blossoms, and they're pretty standard kind of a cookie design. I think I'd rather have a Toll House or a chocolate chip cookie myself. I'll go ahead and get one out of here. I have to say this is a rare time when the actual product looks better than it does on the package. It's got this nice silver wrap with the different, almost looks like Christmas trees on there, stars. But It's definitely got a mid-century modern aesthetic to it, which is my favorite aesthetic. Kind of like a, what do they had, those metal trees for Christmas. Aluminum trees, that's it. That's sort of the aesthetic here. Somewhere between the 50s and the 70s. A simpler time. There we have it. Colors are just about exactly the way they look on the bag. And I can already tell that it has a pretty authentic sugar cookie aroma. This is like the Pillsbury Doughboy just came exploding out of that roll of sugar cookie dough. The minute that I opened the bag, there was an explosion of sugar cookie aroma. So you can save money on candles and just get this. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, that was a very pleasant surprise. I had no idea. I should have read the bag fine print more carefully. I don't know if you could hear it, but there's actually pieces of sugar cookies inside the Hershey's Kiss. I had no idea this was the case. I just all of a sudden detected something crunchy inside. I thought, what is this, a foreign object? And then it turned out to be cookies. Obviously the crunchy kind, not the soft kind like you make yourself. I'd much rather have a soft sugar cookie any day, but you can really, I guess, only get it in the crispy form in this situation. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. Bob, I'm speaking to you from the Manson Institute for Strategic Studies in Huber Heights, Ohio, where it is currently a crisp 37 degrees Fahrenheit. There's exciting news out of Huber Heights for the Robert Dyer cult. Merv Griffin has managed to obtain the original blueprints for Manson's dune buggy. This is what Charlie was going to drive around in during the apocalypse. Check this out. There was even a scabbard inside the dune buggy to hold his sword. And there's a winch on the front that was going to make it able to be pulled up into a tree to hide. You know, Bob, after the election, the membership of the Robert Dyer cult is growing. They know this is the only hope of defeating the New World Order. Merv was right to take a Riker-Picard approach to this cult, which is putting you in the position of the smart guy at the top, like Picard, and then I'm the handsome upstart. But of course, over time, Picard eventually became a man of action. The good news is, Bob, that means when you're an old man decades from now, you're still going to be pursued by young women seeking your power and money. Just like Larry King and Jack Antonoff. The bad news is that every night around 4 a.m. when we're flipping through the channels, they're all going to have an infomercial on called Robert Dyer Prostate. So let's not waste any more time. Merv, show me all the blueprints. Show me all the blueprints. Come on, Merv, I want to get this done right. Show me all the blueprints.
Show me all the blueprints. Show me all the blueprints. Show me all the blueprints. Show me all the blueprints. Show me all the blueprints. Show me all the blueprints.
Well, I think this was one of the great discoveries of the Christmas season this year. Pretty nice design on the package, even though there isn't a lot of real estate on here. But then a real surprise, this is the second Hershey's candy after Kit Kat earlier this year to actually embed another food ingredient, a solid ingredient, in the coating or in the candy. This is sort of like McDonald's when they add something to the Big Mac. It's very rare that they do that. So I'm hoping they will do this more often with the special flavors, because it adds another whole dimension to it. A dimension of flavors, but also of other textures. So you've got not only the sugar cookie flavor in the candy, but you've got actual sugar cookies in there, so you're definitely getting a more authentic flavor. And this helps you to save money. You don't have to buy scented candles, you don't have to buy cookies. You just pick up a bag of these and put it down next to you for the Christmas movie or Christmas special, unless Tim Cook has snapped it up. While I'd be even more gung-ho if this was peanut butter in some fashion. As far as a sugar cookie candy goes and a Christmas candy go, this is definitely going to get a 5-star rating out of 5 for me. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time tomorrow on this Christmas countdown. Bye, everybody.